Hello everybody, welcome to EDC Austria. I'm Stefan. Today we are talking about the Reeve large Inkosi. We're doing the full review and not just the unboxing like last time in my terrible first video. Usually the presentation isn't that important, but since Reeve Knives is the only company in the US to be able to do it right, I'm gonna show you how it arrives. So you get this nice new packaging. I'll show you the old one too. After this, then you get this nice booklet which has the Streamlit version. So everything is printed now, except for the date, which was August 31st. You get a little bit of info about the blade, a sticker, and the guarantee, the warranty registration. Then you'll find all the tools, and this is when you realize, okay, this one is for Loctiting down. You also get the well-known Reeve grease and the Loctite. And then here in the nice Reeve claws, you find the thing you actually paid for, the knife. On their website it says this is the chief to the Reeve Sebenza, although it might wanna claim leader position, as it is pretty much the same thing, so I'll guess they'll be fighting for that. Okay, I'll just show you the old packaging. Hold on. So this is the packaging as it used to be with Reeve knife. This is from my 25. You opened it and then it was a bit hard to get to, and then you had a hand filled out card, but as we all know, his ex-wife is streamlining everything. Then we had some advertising things, the clause, the registration, and down here you had the tools, the Loctite, the grease and Loctite, and here the tools. It wasn't the best packaging, so if nothing else, the packaging is much better now. And now we're actually getting to the knife. So here we have the Reeve Knives large Inkosi. You kind of screw it down to the strength and action you want, and then you Loctite it, and immediately it runs like you want it to. Unlike the 21, which had a breaking in period. Okay, I'll go over the specs because you'll see they are very similar. The steel, of course, S35VN, but nobody expected anything different since Reeve co-invented. The steel, it's hardened to 59 to 60 RC. The blade length is 3.6 inches, which is 91 millimeters. The blade thickness is 0.14 inches or 3.6 millimeters. The handle material is 6Al4V titanium, and this is from the official Reeve Knives webpage, and they say the handle thickness is 0.15 or 3.8 millimeters. That doesn't make any sense though. So we are gonna measure it ourselves. And see what's what. So the handle thickness is 12.0, 12 millimeters. I don't know where they got this strange number from, but on a site like theirs, they maybe should double check their stuff. The handle length is 4.8 inches or 12.2 centimeters, and the overall length when opened is 8.4 inches or 21.3 centimeters, and the weight is the weight is 4.96 ounces or 140 grams, although I'd like to double check that too. You never know with this. So 5 ounces and 141.8 grams. Okay. I did some cut tests with the knife, which I'll put at the end of the video. And now we are coming to what I find interesting about the knife. As you've probably noticed by now, it's very similar to the Sebenza 25, which, if I'll show you here, from the front, basically the only way to make it out is that this is a screwed down stopping pin and this is a spinning one. That's a difference, and they obviously used all the handles they had left from the 25 because the 25 is no longer in production. And on the back you see that they moved the pocket clip. Isn't that awesome? Isn't that worth 500 bucks? Totally. But that's not all. You actually got back, because that was a big problem with this knife, even though I liked it a lot. They brought back the Reeve hollow grind, because this one was more of a flat grind kind of thing. But you have the chimping, the good one, that you had on the 25. But otherwise, it's the same blade as on the 21. So it's basically a Frankenstein knife. They took the best things out of the 21 and 25 and made the large Inkosi. And they called that the new Chief. I think it's an awesome knife, especially if you don't have a 25, which many of you don't because it wasn't that popular. And they fixed the main problem, which was the blade. And you also see it's a bit more downward curved. Just a tiny bit. But aside from that, virtually everything is the same. And even those things that you see on the website now, the large washers, the big pin, everything is exactly the same as with the 25. Except for the stopping pin, the blade grind, and the moved handle pocket clip. What can I say? Is it worth the money? Well, to me it is. I like Reeve knives a lot, and I was glad to get the the action and the possibilities of the 25 with the blade of the 21 and the chimping of the 25. It's basically the best of both worlds for me. So if you were hesitant about getting one, I can assure you you'll be getting a great knife. Although the purists, do you still know? You can always tell with this pen, with the pocket clip. Although the purists among you will still go with the 21, of course. It is something, it is just beautiful. See, on camera I'm unable to do it because I'm reaching around, not reaching around, something reaching around the tripod. And if you look here, when I open it, look at the lockup, isn't that a great thing? And the way it locks up, it has a ceramic detent ball and also a ceramic contact point between the lock bar and the blade tang. Oh yeah, by the way, this has the Reeve integral lock, commonly referred to as the frame lock. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you that's new. I'm gonna get a new placemat today because this is really not good, because as you see, whenever I cut something it remains and there's almost no way to get it off. Well, that's it for now. I hope you found this somewhat enlightening. I'll throw in some cutting footage. I just cut some cardboard, yeah, but you'll even hear the ease the knife had in cutting everything. And now if we just cut a piece of paper, see, that's something. And I've used this quite a, no, that's my, I couldn't get it. It's just amazing. I really like those knives there, and they're actually hard use, even though cold steel wants you to think they're not, but for what normal people do with knives, they're really great. Okay, I hope I could inform your decision to get one or not somehow. If you like this video, please like it, and for future videos please subscribe. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and bye bye. Okay, hi, I'm back for a short announcement. Just wanted to tell you, did the 25 actually cut worse than the others? Yes, it did. The flat grind didn't work as well as the others did. And what I thought, because I promised, but here, those were the all old registration cards. Can you pick it up? They were mostly nicely filled out. This one is from April. It kind of looks a bit nicer. But the streamlined version is printed out completely, and all they add now is the date. Okay, those two things I missed in the review, so I'm telling you now. I hope you have a great weekend. Bye bye. And don't forget to subscribe.